How's it, everyone? I hope that you're good. I've got a laptop to fix here. No, this is not a laptop. This is an Xbox. Yeah, this is from a local repair store. Does not want to put up past low resolution mode. So this is probably stuck in really low resolution. Is there any need for me to take it off from here? No, I can just take off the sellotape, and then the bubble that can come out with the business phone booking slip or ticket. Oh, that's a lot of bubble. That is a lot of bubble. I've had laptops that come here and they are not even in bubble wrap. Yet an Xbox One S with so much bubble wrap. That's a lot, and I'm still taking off bubble wrap. Yeah, that was a lot. Okay. There goes the bubble wrap. Cool. What are we dealing with here? So I'm gonna plug the HDMI to the monitor. Where is my power cable? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to push the microscope on this side. Let's see. Do I even have a controller for this? No, I can use a keyboard. It's Windows, Microsoft, so it shouldn't be a big issue. Let me check the keyboard. Here it is. But shall we get the display or not? I'm not getting any display at all. Anyways, we can always check if we're getting a caps lock on the keyboard or not. Yeah, we are. So we should be getting a display, but we are not. According to them, they said it doesn't boot past low resolution. Alright, cool. Let's ignore this monitor for now. We can plug on the Dell that side. So I'm gonna pause for now, set up that side, and then we can test. I think you can see it playing that side in the corner. Alright, so we're going to use this. This is a huge monitor. It's 49 inches across. Anyways, let's power on the console. It's sitting over here. Let's see if it will give us a display or not. Nah, nothing. Nothing at all. Let me change an HDMI cable. Let me change an HDMI cable and confirm if that's the problem. Give me a minute. Okay, so before I change the cable, I actually brought this monitor, and still nothing at all. I do not get an image, nothing whatsoever. Oh no, there's no power on this. Is it? There is power on this. I think I've actually just switched it off. Yeah, there is. I actually switched it off. So AOC, what do I get? Nah, nothing. No display. So this is not a low resolution. It's actually not display at all. Let me just plug it here into this Dell monitor. Oh, come on. Let's hope I can aim. Let me pause and find the... Alright, so I've plugged it into the HDMI port and still nothing. Nothing at all. So this has nothing to do with low resolution. This is not display. I am confident now. I'm gonna plug the monitor to this laptop here. And as you can see, we've got display. So the issue really has to do with monitor, it's the cable itself, the port I mean. So let's open this thing up, see if it's an HDMI port or if it's the retimer chip. So I've got this one here, it's got no display. I've got one up there that is beep and off. I've got this one as well, came in today, on and off. So that's quite a lot. Let's see what we can do with this one first. Oh yeah, cool. So yeah, it's not the best of consoles to open. I don't really have a problem with opening an Xbox One S. I just hate that CPU holder underneath. Yeah, the one with the four sides. Whenever you're taking it off and you do not do it properly, you can easily scrape some components off the motherboard or scratch the lines and break them. That is one possibility. The other one is that you could kind of scratch your hands. Yeah, like really bad. Okay, cool. So we're gonna open up this guy here. Oh, this person need to write down, like, yeah, there was a silver screw, yeah, green screw. So, come on, you can easily see it. If you look inside, you can see the one with the rubber close to the surface, and that's the silver screw. The one where you can't see where the screw sits, that's a green screw, because it's long, it's down there. Alright, do I have to remove these? I'm not so sure. I don't think so, because if I'm gonna remove the retimer chip or the port itself, I don't think I have to remove the heatsink on the APU. Okay, so here goes the drive. Alright, so there goes the drive. It's out of the way. And there goes the power supply. So we're just dealing with these guys over here. That would be the retimer chip feeding out onto the HDMI port, and that's the port. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to do with the retimer chip, but just for interest's sake, let's have a look at the port, if the pins are fine or not. Alright, so you can see it over there. So we want to see if these pins are all good. Alright, there we go. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Nah, it's not a port. Unless the port is broken inside, which I'm gonna check shortly. Nah, that's fine. Inside the port, that's okay. So cool. Let's take off the retimer chip. Because also remember they said they're getting low resolution. I've had quite a lot of solutions for low resolution. The retimer chip, it can cause low resolution. This 5-volt crystal, it can cause low resolution. The port, it can cause low resolution. I think I've posted all three scenarios on my channel. But anyways, let's start with the simplest one, the easiest one to remove. Yeah, that will be the port. So let's see if I can make the angle better, because that first angle was kind of too dark. Okay, so here's some flux, and we can take that retimer chip. I just want to make sure that the camera is facing that screen. Yeah, cool. I can also bring the screen closer, I hope. Alright, cool. Let's take this off. Oh, that's my laptop going battery low now. So you know that you can take this off, put another one without ever having to use flux. I don't do that. I do not do that, my friend. Because you can easily rip pads off from the PCB. On consoles, really, if you see yourself removing pads off especially a chip like this, yeah, you would have really fought against the chip to come out. The reason being, the board is thick layered, so it will take a lot of heat, and for the component to become loose and also take away the connection, the pads, that's impressive. Let's hope I don't do that now. There goes the retimer chip. So I'm still keeping the heat on the area there. Reason being, like I mentioned, these are thick layered motherboards, so they need a lot of heat. And I want to come with a soldering iron and add some fresh solder there. So if I'm just using a soldering iron, yeah, it can work, man, but you kind of struggle to do this. Yeah, it's not the easiest of jobs. You can see now it's drying real quick because the motherboard is cooling down. So there are two ways of going about with this. The first way, of course, which most people choose to do, is to add fresh solder like this and then come with a braided wick and remove the excess solder like that. That's what most people will do. In general, I will leave the excess solder there because I prefer it to like squeeze out and make connections for me. Yeah, that's in theory. Sometimes like it'll squeeze out and make a breach like that. So that's supposed to be there. That's ground, like that's the connection for ground and that one as well. But sometimes it can squeeze out and then it makes a link to that pad or whatever pad to the central pin. And you cannot see that because it's underneath the chip. Yeah, you are in trouble. The one that's usually doing that would be the, what you call this? The PS5. The PS5 chip, display chip, that Panasonic or Nuvoton. Yeah, it is very notorious for doing that. Anyways, I'm just checking if I have new retimer chips. I'm not so sure if I have here. Because like 90% of the time, if we get a console, we will just send it to Tiger Valley. Because my technician there, Divine, he will work on consoles. He works on consoles most of the time. So I'll just send it there. Like those two with the beep, I'll send them there because they're difficult. Not that they're difficult, but they have a less success rate. Yeah, one beep off, that is one of the worst. But something like this, no display, yeah, I prefer. Also, I prefer taking a retimer chip from another console and putting it on, because these, the new ones, my friend, they are not the best. For me, oftentimes they don't work, man. Like, I don't know why, but like, they just never work. So I've done these consoles enough to know that the chip just sits facing that direction. The words, you can see the words, the numbers and stuff, they should be facing that direction. So I don't have to check pin number 1 anymore, because I don't even know where pin number 1 is. I just know where the word is. I think that's pin number 1 there. And the bottom left. This is diagonal though, so the bottom left is relative. Okay, I was just spreading the heat all around, so now I'm kind of focusing on the area that we're going to solder, that we're going to mount the component on. So here it comes. So some motherboards, they have markings in all four corners so that you can see if the chip or MOSFET or whatever that you're dealing with is aligned properly. This doesn't. So you kind of have to guess based on the space that remains on either side of the pins. So if you see like it's kind of equal, this one is kind of long than that, so I believe it's skewed to the left. Let me see. We can see through the microscope actually. Yeah, that's fine. You can just add solder to it on the sides to make sure that the pins are all good. And this side is fine. How about this other side? Yeah, that's fine. We just need to add fresh solder to it, so that we ensure we've got some good connection there. So for that, I'll come with some flux, like that. Flux, and then we come with fresh solder. Like that. If you can give me a minute, I need to take this call real quick. Alright, so let's continue adding fresh solder on all four sides. And then we add this side as well. Did I just take off a component there? I hope not. Wasn't there a resistor here? I'm gonna check with the donor board. I don't know, but I think there was a resistor there. Not the best of soldering jobs. The board has already cooled down, so it sucks to add solder to it. I'm just gonna grab a donor board real quick. Do I even have it closed? Oh no, yeah, I do in the other box. No, there was nothing. So yeah, I have checked with two motherboards. There's nothing over there, so we are all good. We are all good. I'm still recording. Yeah, 1904. Cool. Where is the power cable? Alright, I need the power supply. Where did I throw it? Alright, hdmi power. Okay, it powered on and it didn't shut down. So that means the chip doesn't have a short, an internal short at least. But do I get a display? That's the important thing. Of which I don't think I am getting a display on this. Like I said, I hate these new retimer chips. prefer just taking one from a dead console, or one that just beeps on and off, and then use that one. It always works. Okay, so console is taking a little bit of time because it hasn't started responding in caps lock yet. It could be caused by that I've taken the hard drive out. Could be caused by that. If it's kind of doing a storage check or something like that, it might take a little bit of time. But this is not a PS5 that it would do that. It really shouldn't take this long to respond because it's literally not responding at all. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, I'm gonna power it off and put back the hard drive. I kind of suspect if it's missing, I will get a delayed display. I think I know of a situation whereby the console doesn't display because the hard drive is dead. Yeah, there is such a situation. Okay, let's power on. Do I get a display or caps lock at least? I'm getting neither of the two. That sucks. No caps lock at all. Why? Could it be checking out the HDMI chip? Let's try the front USB port. Yeah, we're getting caps lock on the front USB port. So it is just the retimer chip, as expected. But before I try it here, because this is a converter, it might fail to display. Let's try the other monitor first. I'm gonna set up there and test. Alright, so we're gonna take the chip from here. So this is an on-off console. We couldn't fix this. I think there's water damage or something like that. Yeah, like really bad. Just one of those situations where it's gonna cost quite a lot. So the user just ends up saying, nah, leave it. So I'm gonna take the retimer chip from here. And from the looks of it, it has never been changed, so it should probably work. Yeah, I'm just going to take it off and then we can fit it on the other console. I think it's been heated enough. Let's yank it off. Alright, so let's take it back to the microscope now. We're gonna take off this one. How's the view? I think it's okay. Where is the chip? There we go. So we want this chip off. And then we can put the other chip that's coming from a console. just give it a few seconds because I need to make sure that the motherboard is warm, not warm but hot, so that I can easily take the component off. Keep snapping. Let me try this other side. Okay, there we go. So that's actually a new retimer chip, but it won't work. I suspect that maybe it was a terrible patch. But in my entire time as a technician, changing these retimer chips, I probably have only used 1 or 2 and they worked as new. So we need to knock it in that direction. I'll take off that solder pole. Let's take it back. Let's press it down. I'm sure you can see the breach that we've created there. We need to destroy that breach before it causes problems for us. Like that. So you can always add some fresh solder. I can see that's kind of loose there. But I don't think it matters because there's nothing on that component. But nonetheless, we're gonna do it. Yeah, that's fresh solder added. Can do the other side as well. I hope I wasn't blocking the view actually. And we can do this side. And then we can do the last side. Let me see. Problem is now I'm using my weak hand, so yeah, kind of tricky to balance. Cool. I think that's fine. I didn't check how skewed it is, but I'll test. Let me find the power cable. I threw it down, so yeah, here we go. And we can test the display. White light is not shutting down, so yeah, it's good. Now let's see if we get a display or not. There we go. Got display. First trial, and it worked. So what I would like to do is check the resolution now, because they claimed that the resolution was too low, so we want to make sure that it's at a high resolution. Just wait for it to load and get into the OS, then we can confirm that. Oh, why are you taking so long? Okay, cool. Set up Xbox. So this has been reset, I think. My keyboard is not responding. I will need to have a controller for this. I don't think I have an Xbox controller in here, except for this one. But I've never tested this. I don't even know if it works. Okay, let's get a USB cable. What's the sequence of connecting an Xbox controller? You just press connect and press power, I think. The Xbox button. Oh no. Oh, I'm supposed to press the connect button, yeah, and the connect button on the console. This controller is not going into connect. It is charging, but it's not going into connect mode. It's probably faulty. Oh, it responded. Alright, choose a connection. I don't need a connection. Back. English. Can I skip? I should be able to skip. It's fine. I'll put this. No, I'll connect this one. Cool. That's the password. The only reason why I'm taking this further step is just to make sure that the resolution is high. Like it can go up to what? Is it 4K or what? I think it should be 4K. Checking for update, start update. Now that's gonna take time. I'm gonna stop the video here, but you can clearly see the resolution now. It's quite high. So there's no need for me to continue until it's done. 4 gig. Not a lot, so I can probably download it in like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, but yeah, to me that's a lot. Like with the console sitting on the desk, I can't work on anything else, but I can pause and resume once it's done. I'll pause. Alright, so we're done. It is done with the updates. Let's see. Yeah, controller is working. Did it just ask me to sign in? And I agreed. Oh, come on. Finish already. I think that there must be a different way to it doesn't allow me to do this without can't I set it up without actually creating an account? Let me see. I just randomly press buttons. Sign in from home. After going, press Xbox to sign in with profile. Okay. It shows how your console turns off, shut down, energy saving. Okay, cool. It's too many prompts. It's actually the same thing with Windows. When you're setting up Windows 11, it's the worst. There's just a lot of things that you need to agree or disagree with. Whereas back then you could just get in, and have it working. But anyways, I don't need to test this. I already know it's going to work fine because I can see the resolution. But we'll just check it for the purpose of checking. TV and display options there, 1080p. So you can reduce it to 720. Will it even work? That's 720. Go back. And that's 1080p. So yeah, cool. This will work. And that's it. Thanks for watching. As I had said before, every time I check from another console, always works. But the new ones, I don't know. If anyone has a link for new ones that actually work, just leave it in the comments and I'll go buy those. Because these ones that I have, they've never worked for me. Anyways, thanks for watching. Cheers and goodbye.